Okay, this video in the Wix Editor Basics series is going to be all about sections, how to use sections, and also we're going to hit on strips and how to use strips. They go hand in hand together, and it's a really cool layering effect that could add a lot of dimension and depth to your site, and also helps you get rid of just being really confined to these different, like, teeny tiny little margin guidelines. So let's hop right in. Wix organizes the content on their pages with sections. This happened probably in the last 2.5 years that they have added sections to their editor. For the longest time, they didn't have sections. This is awesome. Love it. So, lots of sections on this already. I'm going to go ahead and just add a new section just to show you what it looks like. You can add a designed section that they have pre-made for you. I don't love them, but that's okay. I mean, how are you supposed to know what to make for people? Or you can just add elements. So on a section, you can change your background, colors, images, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and click images, and I'm going to click an image here. There. So you can change your image, and just like everything in Wix, you have this little design panel that pops up. You can change your image opacity, turn it down, have your background color showing through, and then you can also do tile, original size, scale to fill, whatever. Okay. You can also do a video, which I love to do every once in a while. So here is my section. Now on the section, I want to have some wording, and I'm just going to copy some of this wording from down here and paste it up here. So here's my wording for my site. But you know what? I'd like to move it over here. But for some reason, I get this little, hey, this element is outside the guidelines. Some of your visitors won't see it, but okay. My question was, when that started popping up, I'm like, okay, but how come my logo and my menu can be outside those grid lines, but all of my stuff has to stay here within these grid lines? Then I found strips. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this for now. And I'm going to click Add Strip. Pull over any of these that you want and hover over the section you want to attach it to. A strip does not replace a section, it just layers over it. So now, here's my strip. And honestly, a lot of times I just change the background to completely opaque. So now I have the strip to work with. Whatever I place on the strip is going to stay on the strip and not actually attached to the section. But what's cool about strips is they're much more customizable. So if you click Layout, well, first of all, look here. It says it's stretched. So that's cool. It's stretching from side to side. But if you click Layout and you select left, then look, your margin moved over here. So now all of your content just needs to fit right here. It can't go over here, but it can stay on the left here, or center or right. So that opens up some new possibilities. Now, if you wanted to have text in both this quadrant and this one, then you would just add a column, and you can even adjust the layout of those, left, right, center. So let's go ahead and I'm going to click Manage Columns, and I'm going to delete that one. I just want to have the one column for now. So let's say that I wanted to have, because I do like that look where there's a lot of content here on the left when you first come to a site. So I'm going to click Layout, Left. Okay. Now I'm going to again copy these elements and bring them up here just to be able to use them. So see, when I click on the section, which I did before, it still gives me those guidelines. When I click on the strip, see? So now I don't have to be so centered if I wouldn't want to be. I can move it over here, edit text, move that to the left as well. And then I think that's just so pretty. I love that. And then you can add your buttons, click and drag your buttons on there. Yeah, so that really gives you a lot more creative freedom using strips. I just love it. It makes me so happy. For the longest time, I just didn't know what to do, and didn't think to Google. So here we go. I have this on this site too. So this is a video background. So when you click preview, click preview, you can see there's a video background, and then all of this is like overlaid on top of it. How I did that was, again, the section has a background, and look, the strip is just right there on top of it. And for the longest time, me and this client and I, we were like, do we want everything left justified? Do we want everything right justified? Do we want everything centered? And so it was just really helpful to get an idea for that. And your hero image, your first, like above the fold here, the first impressions of your site are so important. So that's why I love strips so much, strips and sections. So I love these, especially on the header, because I find myself needing a lot more space in the header to add elements and also just keep some breathing room, because you have like your cart and your login, stuff like that. So adding a strip to the header, huge help. Okay, so going back to sections, another really cool thing about sections that you can do is when you click on it, it says section untitled, click there, you can name it. So we could call this like top of home page or something like that. But then you have the section URL. Obviously, I spelled that wrong. So here, I got to spell it twice. This gives you a link to a specific section on your page, which I love. And so if you wanted to send someone to Meet the Team, you wouldn't have to make an entire new page for Meet the Team. You click here, copy URL. So at any point you can copy that URL, or, okay, bear with me, if we go to a button on your site, you click link, where do you want that button to go? Top or bottom of page. Right now it's linked to going to the bottom of the page because that's where the contact form is, but we could also do section or anchor, and then click the page you want to go to, and the section could be the team section. So when you click that button, it's going to go straight to the team section. Kind of cool. Great way to maneuver throughout your site and help people to find your content more easily. So that is sections. Again, there's probably more, but that is the basics that you need to know. Options are pretty limitless when it comes to sections and strips, so don't forget to do that. Super, super important. Oh, duh, I should also mention this. Click on a section that you love, and then click here under More Actions. Forgot about the More Actions panel. Click the three dots, and then click to add to save sections. So we're going to do test, save. If you love a section that you've created in the past, you can do that. And then when you go here to add section, scroll all the way down to the bottom to saved sections, and voila, you can click and drag that beautiful section anywhere you want. And then you can move your sections up and down. Makes it very manageable. Quick edit. This is great for if you're making websites for other people. They can just click edit and then change their information on there without having to actually click on the editor. Let's see, duplicate. You can find the different layers within the section here. So sections just really help you to organize all of that content. Wix is so great about allowing creative freedom, which is why I love them. But also sections is like, hey, you have so much stuff on your site. Let me help you just to get organized so you can find the stuff that you need. Love it. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. That is sections and strips. Join me in the next video, and we will talk more about Wix Editor stuff, Wix Editor basics. See you soon.